Have you ever wondered who is to blame for our financial struggles? The economy, the government, our bosses, or maybe, just maybe, the blame lies at the man in the mirror? Aha, are you surprised? Welcome to Mindful Money. Thanks for joining us on this financial journey. We've covered a lot of ground in this series, exploring common financial mistakes and strategies for building a stronger financial foundation. Remember, this is part of a series. You can check out the previous episodes. Please check all the links in the description. Episode 1, Mindful Money 2025. Why is February the best time to start your budgeting journey? Episode 2, Mindful Money 2025. Philosopher's Guide to Building a Better Life and Finance. On this episode 3, we will cover top critical financial mistakes that made us all miserable. And be sure to watch episode 4. But let me know right now, what episode would you like to be our content about? We already have video content lined up, but you can still suggest. We value your thoughts. Always join our community and embark on this journey of self-discovery. Mindful Money: Achieving Financial Success by Believing in Choice over Chance, and one was decision at a time. Do not miss out on future videos. Subscribe to Mindful Money and hit that notification bell so you do not miss any of our upcoming content. We will be exploring more powerful shifts, sharing practical strategies, and diving deeper into the philosophy of mindful money. Give this video a thumbs up if you want to take control of your finances. Are you ready to make a change? Join us as we unlock the power of abundance by taking one mindful decision at a time. It is easy to point fingers, but it is time to stop blaming the external world and start taking responsibility for our own financial choices. Remember our first episode, where we dove into the power of budgeting. It is a vital tool, but it won't be effective if we're constantly making mistakes that derail our progress. And in our second episode, we learned about building a better financial mindset. It is about recognizing the bigger picture, but we can't truly shift our mindset until we address the habits that are holding us back. S0. We are going to explore 6 critical financial mistakes that are holding us back. We will look at how these mistakes can affect our lives, and we will discover how to break free from these patterns. Ready to dive in? Then grab a pen and paper, because we're about to unlock the secrets to financial freedom. Starting with mistake number 1, the live for today syndrome. Mistake number 1, live for today syndrome. We all have dreams. That dream job leading a creative team, that dream home with a garden. But how often do we say, someday when I have more time, I will start planning it. Someday, when I'm more confident, I will finally take the leap. Someday. But someday never seems to arrive. We get caught up in the endless scroll of social media, lose ourselves in hours of television, spend countless hours playing games, whether it's that latest online RPG or a board game with friends. And sometimes we just hit the snooze button and drift back to sleep, thinking someday I will get back to my goals. Someday I will have the time and energy to make real progress. But someday never seems to arrive. It's like Warren Buffett said, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. We can't change the past, but we can act in the present. If we keep waiting for someday, we will miss out on the opportunity to build the life we truly want. This someday mentality is a trap. It's the live for today syndrome in action. We get so focused on the immediate gratification of entertainment and distractions that we forget about the dreams and goals we want to achieve. And it's easy to say, I will start tomorrow. I will make changes later today. But tomorrow never comes if we keep pushing it off. It's time to stop saying someday and start saying, right now. Right now is the moment to take action. Right now is the moment to start investing in yourself and your future. Doing that creative passion or relationship toward that dream career. To waste time living a life that truly fulfills us. From the someday trap. Power of right now. Ready to act. Really make it happen. Stay with us. We will explore the second that's holding us back. The mistake number 2, budgeting at all. You can't track your spending, your needs, or save effectively.
So, we have talked about breaking free from the someday trap and embracing the power of right now. But even if we're ready to act, how do we actually make it happen? What's the first step? Many of us struggle with this next common mistake. Not budgeting at all. It is easy to assume that everyone should know how to budget, but it is surprising how many people don't even consider it. Remember, we mentioned that the Live for Today syndrome can be applied to all aspects of life. But since this is a finance channel, we'll be focusing on budgeting tips for now. Studies have shown that only about 30% of Americans actually track their spending, which means a significant majority are living without a budget. And it is no surprise because budgeting can seem daunting. It might feel like a lot of work or like it restricts your freedom. It is not just an American phenomenon, either. Studies around the world have shown that a significant portion of people are not actively managing their finances. Whether you're in Europe, Asia, or anywhere else, a lack of budgeting can lead to financial stress and uncertainty. But the truth is, not budgeting is a much bigger restriction in the long run. Dave Ramsey put it perfectly. A budget is telling your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. Think about that. When you don't have a plan for your money, it is like you're just letting it drift away, hoping it ends up in the right place. Imagine a ship sailing without a compass, without a plan for where it wants to go. That's what it is like to navigate your finances without a budget. You're at the mercy of your spending habits, without any guidance or control. Think of budgeting like a roadmap for your financial future. It helps you see where your money is, set goals for your savings, and make informed decisions about your spending. It is not about limiting your enjoyment. It is about maximizing your financial well-being. But how do you get started? It is not as complicated as you might think. You don't need to be a financial expert. Even a simple spreadsheet or budgeting app can make a huge difference. Let us dive deeper into the different types of budgets and how to create one that works for you. We'll show you how simple it can be to take control of your finances and start building a brighter future.
The mistake number 3, not tracking spending. So, we have learned that budgeting is essential for taking control of our finances, but even with a budget in place, there's a big hurdle that many people stumble over. It's the lack of tracking our spending. You might have the best intentions, creating a detailed budget, but without actually tracking where your money is going, you're basically flying blind. It's like setting out on a road trip with a map, but not checking your mileage or looking for landmarks. You might think you're on the right track, but without any feedback, you could easily end up lost. Ramit Sethi, a personal finance expert and author of the best-selling book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich, has a great point. The key to building wealth is not making more money. It's spending less. Ramit's approach is all about making smart financial choices, and understanding where your money goes is the first step. Tracking your spending doesn't have to be a chore. There are so many tools and resources available that can make it easy and even enjoyable. Let us explore some simple ways to track your spending and gain a better understanding of your financial habits. Once you have a clear picture of where your money is going, it's time to get strategic. Here are a few tips to help you spend less. Challenge your automatic spending. Do you really need that daily latte? Can you cook at home instead of eating out? Look for hidden subscriptions. We often forget about those monthly subscriptions that are draining our accounts. Remember our no-spend challenge from the first video? One of the biggest wins we discovered was canceling unnecessary subscriptions. If you're using streaming services like Netflix for procrastination, try exploring alternative ways to unwind and relax. Instead of watching, try reading a book, taking a walk, or connecting with friends and family. Shop smart, compare prices, use coupons, and look for sales. There are so many ways to save money. When you're shopping, try a no-spend week. Instead of just one day, challenge yourself to go an entire week without spending anything beyond absolute necessities. This can be a powerful exercise to see how much you can actually save. It's also a great way to get creative and resourceful, exploring new ways to enjoy your free time without spending money.com. So we have taken control of our spending habit. But what about those bills that keep piling up? Now we're going to tackle the next common challenge: carrying high-interest debt. We'll discuss how to pay it down and regain control of your finances. Mistake number 4, carrying high-interest debt. Imagine this: you're working hard paying your bills, but every month feels like you're just treading water. You're stuck in a cycle of debt, and it's starting to take its toll on your mental and emotional well-being. That's the reality for millions of people who are carrying high-interest debt. To understand this, let's quickly define APR, which stands for annual percentage rate. It's basically the cost of borrowing money, expressed as a yearly percentage. The higher the APR, the more interest you'll pay on your debt, credit cards, payday loans. And some personal loans often come with high APRs that can make it challenging to pay down your balance. But here's the truth: we can break free from this cycle. We can take control of our finances. Albert Einstein, the brilliant physicist, said, "The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results." If we want to change our financial situation, we need to change our habits and approach. So, what can you do if you find yourself in this situation? First, it's essential to understand the types of high-interest debt you're carrying. The good news is, there are strategies to manage and overcome high-interest debt. We'll explore some effective methods for getting out of debt, including debt consolidation, the snowball method, and the avalanche method. We'll also discuss the importance of building good credit, which can help you qualify for lower interest rates and more favorable loan terms in the future. But getting out of debt isn't enough. Building a solid savings foundation is essential for long-term financial security. That's where our next mistake comes in. Mistake number 5: not saving enough or not at all. We've talked about the importance of budgeting, tracking spending, and getting out of debt. But there's a fundamental truth that often gets overlooked. Saving is the foundation of financial security. Remember our no-spend challenge from the first video? We saw how powerful it can be to cut back on unnecessary spending. And our emergency fund challenge aimed to help you build a safety net to handle those unexpected expenses. But even with those efforts, many of us still struggle with saving. Isn't just about putting money aside for a rainy day. It's about building a future where you have the freedom to pursue your goals, achieve your dreams, and experience financial peace of mind. Imagine this: you've finally tackled that high-interest debt. You've got a handle on your spending habits, but if you haven't developed a solid savings plan, you're still vulnerable without savings. Even a small setback can throw you off track. A sudden job loss, a medical emergency, or even a car repair can quickly drain your resources and plunge you back into debt. But here's the thing: saving is more than just avoiding financial disasters. It's about unlocking opportunities. It's about building wealth, taking control of your future, and living life on your own terms. Imagine being able to buy a home without the stress of high-interest mortgages, take a dream vacation without putting it on a credit card, start your own business without relying on loans, invest in your education and future growth, support your loved without worrying about your own financial stability. Saving allows you to pursue these goals, free from the shackles of debt and fear. Now let's talk about how to build a saving habit. Set realistic goals. Start by deciding what you want to save for and how much you need to reach your goal. Automate your savings. The easiest way to make saving a habit is to set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings account. Each month, find ways to increase your income. Explore side hustles, freelance work, or creative ways to earn extra money. Make saving a priority. Treat saving like a bill you need to pay each month. By embracing the power of saving, you're not just securing your financial future, you're investing in your freedom and your dreams. Mistake number 6: not investing early enough. We've covered a lot of ground in this series: budgeting, tracking spending, getting out of debt, and building a solid savings foundation. But there's one final piece of the puzzle that can make a huge difference in your financial future: investing. Investing isn't just for the wealthy or the experts. It's a powerful tool that anyone can use to build wealth, secure their financial future, and even create a source of passive income. Warren Buffett, one of the most successful investors of all time, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." His message is a powerful reminder that waiting to invest is a missed opportunity. It's like leaving money on the table. The earlier you start, the more time your investments have to grow and compound, working for you even when you're sleeping. Remember, all the mistakes we've talked about in this series: live for today's syndrome, not budgeting, not tracking spending, carrying high-interest debt, and not saving enough. Investing early can help you overcome those challenges. Think about it: when you invest, your money is working for you, generating returns that can help you pay down debt, build an emergency fund, and even reach your long-term financial goals faster. The key to successful investing is to start early and be consistent. Time is your biggest ally in the investing world. The longer you invest, the more time compound interest has to work its magic. Here's a quick overview of the benefits of investing. Early compound interest. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering momentum as it goes. The longer you invest, the faster your money grows. Long-term growth. Investing for the long allows you to ride out market fluctuations and focus on achieving your financial goals. Passive income investments can generate income streams, helping you build wealth and achieve financial independence. Inflation protection investments can help your money keep pace with inflation, preventing its purchasing power from diminishing. We'll talk more about specific investment strategies, choosing the right investments, and managing your portfolio in another video. But before you start investing, it's important to make sure you're on solid financial footing. Tackle debt. High-interest debt can eat into your returns. It's important to get out of debt before you invest. Build an emergency fund. It's essential to have savings for unexpected expenses before you start investing. Create a budget. Having a clear understanding of your income and expenses will help you determine how much you can allocate to investing. Let's address a critical point. Income is the foundation for successful investing. The more money you have to invest, the faster your wealth can grow. We'll explore additional income sources in another video, but for now, remember that every dollar you earn can be invested for your future. Start thinking about how you can increase your income and maximize your investing potential. Thanks for joining us on this financial journey. We've covered a lot of ground in this series, exploring common financial mistakes and strategies for building a stronger financial foundation. Remember, this is part of a series. You can check out the previous episodes. Episode 1, Mindful Money 2025. Why is February the best time to start your budgeting? 2025 Journey. Episode 2, Mindful Money 2025, Philosopher's Guide to Building a Better Life, and Finance. In this episode, we covered some of the most crucial financial mistakes that hold people back. Live for today's syndrome. This is the habit of prioritizing immediate gratification over long-term financial goals. Not budgeting at all. Without a budget, you can't track your spending, prioritize your needs, or save effectively. Not tracking spending. If you don't know where your money is going, you can't control your spending habits and make informed financial decisions. Carrying high-interest debt. This can eat into your income and make it difficult to save and invest. Not saving enough or not at all. Without a solid savings foundation, you're vulnerable to financial emergencies and missed opportunities. Not investing early enough. Investing early allows your money to grow through compound interest and gives you more time to build wealth. And be sure to stay tuned for episode 4, The Side Hustle Myth Exposed, the truth about financial freedom and business opportunities. We will be exposing some lies about investing. For now, remember to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all the Mindful Money content. Thanks for spending your time with us. We are grateful for your engagement.